Hi all, hello. In our previous video, we have seen what's a snapshot, a brief summary of what's a snapshot and what we discussed in the previous video. A snapshot is a state of a system at a particular point in time, and a snapshot acts like a backup, but backup is more comprehensive than snapshot. And another thing is snapshot we cannot store in S3 bucket. We cannot store like physically in our desired locations, and snapshot just holds the metadata at that point of time and restore it to that point of time very quickly, like mm, to that point of time means at what point we took the snapshot to that particular point, it will restore all the things by using the metadata. Okay, and in this video we will go through how to restore the backup through console, CLI, and programmatically through Lambda. First, we will go how we can do it by using the console. As in our previous video, uh, we took a snapshot like this. I will show you the snapshot. Test2 hyphen snapshot. This is the snapshot what we took. And to restore it, just click here and restore snapshot. It will ask some of the questions, some of like what is the identifier. I will give the same name. This is one of the things we need to give. Test2, I will provide the same name. Or I will give that restore snapshot restore. To this, we'll ask the number of here instead of this security group. I will provide my existing one. These security groups and all those things we will discuss it later. I'm providing the existing one. Okay. And just making sure that the snapshot name is same. And availability zone, you can provide the availability zone if you require. And then the additional configuration, you need to provide anything here. Additional configuration. Yeah, here there is another option like public access. Here in this public access, give yes, so that all the people can access. Otherwise, it will be like restricted access. Okay, just I'm giving it as yes, and after that, just I'm creating a restore DB cluster. See here, whatever name we provided, it's just creating that cluster. It's suffix underscore cluster and the instance. Here the instance will be it will be created as reader instance, but later on it will convert it as an writer instance. As you know, reader instance, we can just read the data, but with the writer instance, like it will upgrade from the reader to the writer. That's what it will happen. Yeah, by using the writer instance, we can do both the activities like reading and writing. It will take some time. Meanwhile, what I will do means I will just go through CLI mode and I will show how we can connect to the I will show how we can do the same activity by using the CLI mode. Okay. Okay, for that I need credentials. So I'm taking my credentials from here. Sorry, I clicked the management console. I need to go command line for critical interface. Since I am using the Windows, I click on Windows, copying the credentials, paste it even. Yeah, I copied the credentials. Right now I'm able to connect to the AWS. I will go to the RDS to check whether the cluster got created or not. It is. It will take some time. It won't create that much fast. It will take some time. You need to go to the databases. It's still creating. If you see, it's still creating. Okay, and this size, you must be very careful when mentioning all these things, because if you are providing this much amount of size, or if you are creating an instance, it will charge you hourly basis. So while creating this type of instance and this type of clusters, you must be very careful, like it will cost you a lot. Okay. Mm. Okay, meanwhile, while it is creating, I have provided some, I will provide notes for this, like AWS notes for this, so that it will be easy for you to go through. Yeah, if you go through this command, these are the commands I am using. Here you need to create the snapshot identifier, and that is the main thing what you need to provide. So whatever snapshot you took, you just need to give that snapshot identifier, and this is the name, the cluster name what you want to provide. Okay, the same commands I will provide, and this link I will provide in the description. You can go through that link and you can go through all the available notes here. Here I will go to the CLI mode and just I will give these commands. Okay. Here, this is my identifier name, and the snapshot name I need to change to what I need to give. Just provide the snapshot name, what it is here. Step functions RDS. You need to go to the service RDS, and in the RDS, just go to the snapshots, and provide the existing name. This is the snapshot I want to have. So I am giving this. Okay. Meanwhile, I will check whether the database cluster got created or not. Okay, still it is creating. It will take some more time. Meanwhile, what I will do means I will execute these commands. Also, let's see. Yeah, here it is public accessible is true, so it is given like this. No, it's a Boolean value. No, it don't by default it is yes. Okay, and the security groups I mentioned. Yes, another record invalid security group. Okay, there is some .NET. I don't know why it came. Yeah, now it is getting created. It will take same amount of time. You can see here, you can go here and check. Now you will find another cluster, DB cluster, what we created. See here at the top, dev test 3. Okay. Since it is the only cluster we created, for this instance is not there. We will create instance by using the command. We can create the instance by using this command. Okay. But only we can create the instance under this cluster once this cluster got created. See here, still in the running state. So we can create the instance only when the database cluster got created. Okay, I will show you what we can do after creating the cluster. Or in this video only I will cover how we can do it by using the programmatical way, because it will take some more time. In this video only I will cover how we can do it by using programmatically. Okay. And This is the one what I did. Here, if you see, there is two inputs. One is the DB cluster and another is the DB instance. If you go through the code, I will go through the code. One is DB cluster deletion. I done it through the lambda, so I will go to the lambda. One is DB cluster creation. First, I will go through DB snapshot. It is okay. There is no DB snapshot. It is not displaying. Okay, I given it in the wrong way. First, I will show you the DB cluster deletion. Control C. Here, what it will do means like this command will delete the existing cluster. If the cluster is already there, it will delete the existing cluster. First, what it will do means it will remove the instance in that particular cluster if any instance are there, and it will remove the cluster. First, we need to remove the instance, then after the cluster. Okay, first it will do the deletion part in this code. I will provide this code in Git and I will provide the link in the description. And the other thing what I want to show is db restores. db snapshot. It's just the snapshot. How to create the snapshot to the programmatical manner. Just one command. Whatever we are executing in the CLI mode, just we are doing it in programmatically by using the lambda. Okay, these three files I will provide it in the Git and I will share you that link. First, we are taking the snapshot, and after that, we are doing the restore. And if before restoring, if the cluster is already there, we are deleting it and restoring it. And then the final one is chance restore db restore. Yeah, while creating the cluster, it's a reverse way. First, we need to create the cluster from the snapshot. And once the cluster got created, we need to create the instance inside that cluster. If you have any doubts regarding this code, you can ping me in the comment section. Meanwhile, I will go to the RDS and check whether my RDS clusters got created or not. instance. Yeah, it's available. And from previously, if you see, it's in the instance is type of reader, and now it's converting to the writer. It's upgrading from reader to the writer, and it's in the short span. See, you can see the configuration enhanced monitoring. It has enhanced from reader to writer. Okay, now what I will do means I will take this instance and create a new server. State server. I will give name as test demo connections. I will provide the endpoint of this one. Is the endpoint for this instance. This is the endpoint. See, you can see both are available now. A cluster is available and the instance is available. Okay, I will copy the writer instance. See, now both are available. Cluster and writer. I copied the bottom one, pasted here. Sweet. Okay, set password. If you want to connect, these passwords won't helpful for you because I will remove this cluster. Authentication failed. I will remove this cluster immediately. This is the one what we created. And if you want to see the data, you can directly go here. Inside this tables, accounts. Select script. Just to showcase you the data, like whatever the data that I have. See, at that point of time, whatever the data, at that point, at that particular point of time, all the data will get restored by using the metadata. That's how it will work. Sorry. For the CLI, it's still creating. Meanwhile, what I will do means I will show you how to delete the data. You can delete it through programmatically as I shown here by using the step function. by using this one and provide the inputs, the DB cluster and instance name. It will do the work, but right now I will show you, because it's a easy manner, how we can delete by using the console mode. And now this is also available in dev test 3. For this I will create meanwhile let it takes its time to get the prompt. Meanwhile I will show you how to delete. Just do here and press the delete. But we cannot do it manually every time, right? It should done programmatically. So those lambda functions are written and it will trigger every night like that based upon your requirement. I will provide all those things in the Git. If you want, you can use it. For the deletion also, it will take some time. Okay. Now, what I will do is I need to create the instance for this. Let's copy this command. See. Yeah, it will create the instance under that particular. Okay. Executing the command, it is taking less time. I thought in a different manner. Okay. Now it's getting created. Yeah, for this deletion, it will say take some time. And first we need to delete the instance, and after that we need to delete the cluster. Okay, in the same manner. For the cluster also you need to come here and to delete. That's it. I hope you understood the session. And thanks for your time.